Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I am going to be meal prepping for the coming week. So I'm going to show you what we typically meal prep as a family of 6 and what we eat as a Kenyan family living in the diaspora. I'm starting with baking a cake because I know that is going to take a bit of time. So while I am cooking, then the cake is going to be baking. So welcome to the video. I hope you're going to enjoy. While that is baking, I have my grains here and my meats, which I want to prep. But first, I think I'm going to start with the grains, cereals, whatever. I'm going to start with the chickpeas because they take the longest to cook. So I'm going to put that in my pressure cooker, and then I have camandes here, which I am going to put just on the stove, and beans. I think the beans as well can go on the stove. They also would take long because if I wait for the pressure cooker to finish with the chickpeas, it's going to be like 40 minutes, and then the beans another 40 minutes, which is almost the same time they will take on the cooker. So I'm going to, let me put the grains, all the grains to cook. I have 4 different types. I'm missing one. Where is the other one? So this is what I was missing. These are green peas. I think they're called green peas. I came to know about them here when I wanted to make mukimo. You know, in Kenya, when you're making mukimo, you just buy the greens. Managu ndio kahorora ndio inatengenezanga mukimo. You can find kahorora and the pumpkin leaves, and you blend and it makes your mukimo green. So here, I don't know if kahorora is here. I don't even know what I would call it. I don't know. Like I can't, like when I look at it, I don't know if I can aim it. I don't know, I've not looked for it here actively because I found this and this works pretty well and the kids like it. So when I boil the potatoes, I just mash this. So these ones I let them boil like completely, and then I just mix them with the potatoes with onions and corn. I think you guys have seen me make mukimo a million and one times. So once I'm done with the 4 of them, I'm going to freeze them. The chickpeas, I'm going to make a stew of chickpeas, and then coconut chickpeas, and then kamande stew. I don't even know. Tonight I want to make chapatis, so I don't even know what people are going to have chapatis with. I feel like we've eaten too much chickpeas. People are bored with the chickpeas. So I'll probably do beans or the kamande. We haven't eaten kamande in a while. And then here for the meats, I have 3 different types of meats, actually 4. So I have this minced meat, ground beef, and ground turkey. Yeah, ground beef and ground turkey, which I'm going to use to make meatballs. And then I'll probably divide it into 2, half meatballs, half stew. And then I have these ribs. I think they are ribs. Yeah, these are ribs. I'm going to grill them for hubby to have with ugali today when he comes from work. And then this is liver. I've bought a lot of liver. And then beef liver. I think it's liver. I'm the only one who eats liver. The kids don't eat liver. It's me and sometimes hubby will eat. But for me, it's more for the blood aspect and the iron aspect of it. So since I need it, I have to buy it in bulk. And then this is going to be enough for me for a few meals, enough meals. And then the beef, I'm just going to make a beef stew. Actually, I know what I'm going to. Why am I even stressing? I'll make potatoes and beef stew for dinner tonight. We haven't had that in a while with chapatis. These ones we will have them during the week. Then the last thing I'm going to prep is greens, because greens, I also need greens continuously. So greens and liver, I always have to have a supply of those. And then what else am I going to bake? If I have enough time, I will do pancakes. Yesterday I had made cupcakes, but I'll see if I can do pancakes today. Then that will help me. So the reason why I am prepping for the coming week is because this weekend I am going to be working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then on Thursday. And that 3 days of working, those 3 nights, hey, it's a I don't even know how I can explain it. I don't even know if you can try. If you're a person who does, try and do that for 3 nights consecutively, and then you have to be awake during the day and tell me how that feels. That's how it always. It feels like you are on a continuous hangover that never ends. So anyway, That's the reason why I am meal prepping, because I know once I start working, the energy to just wake up and, you know, get the kids ready for school, have the house running, have the house clean, is just too much. Food is usually the last thing that I want to deal with, and I don't want the kids to keep like getting used to, oh, just buy us pizza, just buy us chipo, just buy us chicken. I want them to have like homemade meals as a priority, and then when worst comes to worst, then they can snack on all those. And then we are also having birthdays coming up, and for me on birthdays we rarely cook, because of course there's cake, and then you just find yourselves either eating out or just snacking around. So I want them, at least this week, they have mommy made meals, and then when we start birthdays, because they're going to be back to back, and I know it's just going to be a weekend of junks, I just leave them to junk as much as they can, but I know at least during the week they've eaten something. So let's get busy, and I guess we will catch up as we go along. I'm also going to try and clean up the kitchen as I go, because I also need to go and pick up the kids at 1. Today they're leaving school early. I need to go and pick them up early. So let me see how much I am going to get done before I pick them. Meanwhile, also, I went and bought I went to the shop that sells African stuff, and I got Royco. The last time I was there, they didn't have Royco. So today when I found it, I was so happy. But hey, the prices that we're getting these things at are crazy. I think I've done a video on that sometimes a while back. So the prices keep fluctuating. They keep going upwards, not even fluctuating, they just keep going upwards. So like this one today, I think I paid $17 or something. But you see the meat here, okay, this place where I buy meat, it's a Mexican store, so their meat is, this place where I buy this Kenyan stuff and my meat, it's a Mexican store, so their meat is very good. But the days that I buy meat from Winco or Walmart, that meat needs 1,000,001 spices to taste like meat. And it's also the only place that I find good liver. There was another Mlalo shop that I used to buy, but then it's a bit out of my way now since we moved. So that Mexican shop has good liver, and it's also affordable. It's also a good price. So like this one, this is 4 pounds for $11. I think that's very fair. I think that is very fair. And then the meat, this one is 2 pounds. 2 pounds, almost 3 pounds for $14. I think they are kind of, they are more favorably priced as opposed to Kina Walmart and Kina Winco, like the supermarkets. So that is where I prefer to buy my meats. And the last time I bought liver from a supermarket, I think you saw that liver, the way it was like a paper. I didn't trust it. So this one, at least you can see like it's a chunk. You can tell that like hopefully it's from a real animal. It says beef liver, so I don't know how big that liver is. I don't know. Anyway, I just hope that we are eating the right things, because health here, you need to take care of your health. Anyway, let's get cooking and get moving. Here is a bit of an update of how my cooking is going. My chickpeas were done, and then I'm just working on the last batch of meatballs. These are the rest. Then this minced meat, I am just going to fry it and freeze it. Then we also chopped lots of onions and tomatoes. The kamande also got cooked. And then here I have my greens. I think the greens are the last thing I did. Then the green peas are here, the ones for the mukimo. These are ready. I'll also divide them into two. And then this is the liver. It is also done. This is my unga for chapati. I think I am also ready to now start making the chapatis for supper. And then the beans. And then lastly, the beef. I had to put the beef in the fridge because sometimes it starts changing color and I didn't want it to change color before I cooked. So now it's the end of the day. You can even see, you can tell by how my face looks. I look like I have been run over by a train. So I want to now pack everything away and then make dinner, which as I had said was chapati with potatoes and meat. And then maybe I'll fry the chickpeas, or they can wait for tomorrow. I can fry them tomorrow. But since they are ready, I can just pack them away, and then the day for frying, it's just frying. So I guess I will do the coconut. I feel like I have hair on my face. I will do the coconut chickpea stew maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Today I feel like, my energy is a bit imeisha. It's a lot of work, but I know that next week I will be celebrating. I will not be having a hard time. So I guess let me finish up and then we will catch up when we are done. People have eaten some of the chapatis. I finished with those. And then this is the stew that we had with the chapo. It is meat and waru. And then finally, this is all our meals prepped and packed. So we kind of color-coded them, or just had them written in different colors for the fun of it. So here we have green peas for the mukimo. And then here we have minced meat, which goes with either spaghetti, mashed potatoes, or rice. Then we have beef, which goes with ugali mostly, sometimes rice, or like chapati, the way we've made with potatoes. Sometimes I'll make pilau with it. Then here we have lots of kamande, which my daughter really likes with rice. She likes rice with kamande or chickpeas or beans. So sometimes I'll mix the kamande with minced meat and make a stew. Sometimes I'll do the kamande just plain and we'll have it with rice or chapati. Not ugali, rice or chapati. Chickpeas, we have actually just recently started eating chickpeas. I didn't know that chickpeas were really, really amazing. They taste really good. So we've had them a lot with rice and chapati, and sometimes we just fry them with onions and just have them dry. Here we have meatballs, which we do with barbecue sauce, and we mostly have them with spaghetti, pasta, mashed potatoes. And then here we have beans, and then here we have 2 packs of greens, which always go with any meal. Then we have garlic and ginger, which I am yet to blend, and then I'll put it in the freezer containers. And then this is for my juicing, turmeric and ginger. So once I blend my turmeric and ginger, this is how I store them. I think you guys have seen me numerous times making my concoction with them. So I just remove it like this and then boil it, or just put it in hot water. If it is for cooking, then I just remove the piece like that and drop it in the food. I still haven't packed my liver. I am waiting for it to cool down, and then I'll put it in Ziploc bags and it will join the crew. So that's it. I don't think there's anything else I am going to be doing. Tomorrow morning, I think when I wake up, I am going to do pancakes or waffles. And then what else? And then blend those. I'm not planning on blending tonight. It's already 9:45 and I just want to sit down. I've been at this for the whole day, so I just want to rest, sit down and relax. So that's that. We need to clean up the kitchen. It is not too bad. I just need to clean the cooker. This is just the stuff when it was boiling. It just boiled over. The mboga just poured. So I'm going to clean it up. But as for dishes, we don't have any dishes. We don't have dishes lying around. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching and for spending the day with me. And yeah, hope that has given you an idea of what we as a Kenyan family of 6 eat while we live abroad. And of course, yeah, we just eat normal home food by the way. We don't really experiment. Plus, for me, I reduce my stress. I only cook what the kids love, what the family enjoys, because I don't want to experiment and then I am left with stuff they are getting spoiled and I just waste money. So I just spend my money on what I know the family is going to eat. Whew, it's been a long day. All right, so I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Baraka Tele, and keep positive.